All right, let's try that again. And I just wanted to say with this, all of these things are interchangeable. So if you look at your first walking bass line and look at what's happening in measure 1 on both of them, you can see that they're different. And then measure 2 is different. And then measure 3 is different, measure 4, et cetera, et cetera. We could literally
mix and match.
At least 75% of the time, because sometimes, you're leading up to something, you don't want to, like sometimes the octave jumps, or sometimes it just is not smooth for one reason or the other. But most of the time you can really do that. And if you look at measure 6 on walking bass 1, is the same as measure 2 on walking bass 2, because it's going from F to C.
Okay, great.
And that's one valid path from F to C. There you go.
Right.
Leave that alone. So now, when you're doing your bounce practice, I want you to start doing this. Well, first I'll play bounce 4 because you're not going to be going between them, but... like that. And I want to just explain what is happening there. First of all, your shuffle, if we moved it up and played the whole chord, you're going from C major to F major and back. Only you're leaving out the middle note. Right? There's a variation of this where you go C, F, and then up to C7. Which is chicken shack. That's a really important motion in blues. That happens in all kinds of different contexts, and you're going to see it over and over again. So just understanding how to do that in C, and then in F, and then in G. I mean, all the keys, but when you're in the key of C, it's C, F, and G. Okay. In your right hand, what we're doing, if you notice in measure 2 here, where in your right hand you're playing an F major, notice that in your left hand you're playing that F major shell also. So it's hinting at that. Obviously it doesn't always have to work, because on that next beat you're still playing this guy, but you're back to C, right? So there's no like set rule for that. This stuff blues harmonies are really confusing, and in the next piece we're going to learn Big Chief, which is super contradictory what the left and right hand are doing, but it works because you believe in it. That's really, I think, what it's all about. But it's just really interesting and important to note these kind of things, because when I'm going, that's what I'm thinking. So they're related, is all I'm trying to say. And then when you go to F, you're still doing this, because we're playing a B flat and then an F7. And then when you go to G, you're going to do the same thing. It's going to be C and G. And then your turn. Okay? So just things to think about with that. And then, now to our bounce 5, but I need to see my walking bass. I'll just use that one. So, this is this rhythm. big band. Oh, wow. Think about a big horn section playing it. So what I want you to do with these bounces and the walking bass, try to sort of interchange them, because if I play this with the shuffle, again, what the value of that, beyond being just something fun to play, is that because you're playing it with your left hand, it's actively, you're in your body playing something. When you go to, when you change the left hand, the right hand, hopefully, ideally, will retain that feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And you won't sound bad. It's very subtle music, rhythmically. So we're trying to get, this is a very specific part where the bounce is, right? And we've done all this work to get you to be able to feel that spot, right? So we're just refining it. And when we move to this bass line, which is just here, it's just, there's nothing swinging about it. It's just, so when I get that, sorry, I'm playing around. So I'm still playing the same. Same exact rhythm, but the left hand changes, so you got to just be really, what do you call it?
Precise.
Cognizant.
Mm-hmm.
Mindful. That's the buzzword. No, mindful.